Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal. Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Alarms ring, they sing of deceit. Black Watch Marines are breaching the palace. The thunder of bombs line the streets. Fort Cameron's gone, brothers and sisters slain. Those in Unity City are all that remain. They are mech warriors of great resolve. The Black Watch is their name. They'll answer the call. Even when a star's fury falls, the Black Watch is their name. They'll never withdraw. The sun sets on the throne of the Star League. The 4th Dragoons close in for the kill. 9 Black Watch mechs stand tall in the Ghost Flats, alone opposing Morris's will. Outnumbered and outgunned, they refuse to die. But the usurper would not be denied. In a desperate move, the Dragoons fell back. Fighters dropped hellfire across the flats. When the dust clears from the Black Watch's last stand, nothing is left save a Highlander sand. They are mech warriors of great resolve. The Black Watch is their name. They'll answer the call. Even when the star's fury falls, the Black Watch is their name. They'll never withdraw. Our Morris thought we died that night. Our ghost will haunt him for the rest of his life. Nuclear fire and inconvenient grit. Name on me and Boone like our sins.
Good evening, palettes and mercs. I do apologize about the scuff today. It's been an absolute mess trying to get set back up, but I mean, we're here, and that's all that really matters at this point. Also, I might need to throw a nosegate on the mic, just simply because instead of the old fan with a bunch of bearings sounding like a sewing machine, there is another fan behind us. behind us in the cockpit, and it's necessary. It's gonna keep me alive for the foreseeable future. Heat wave? Oh, definitely. Definitely. I'm definitely starting to feel that. But I wanted to bring back Star Citizen. I've been playing that a lot recently. It's kind of what's kept me sane, amongst other things. And you know what? I think it's time we hopped into a fighter and fuck stuff up. I'm in New Babbage right now, and this has been my new home for a while. My cockpit has a lovely body pillow. Why is that the first thing I see when I look over in the Twitch? I think that might be the Twitch chat. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, to give you an idea of how kind of scuffed this is, I don't have the Twitch chat like itself. I have the multi-stream version of it on stream. How are you? Did everything go well while you're away? I mean, yeah, for the most part, like trying to get like everything set up, and then just kind of moved over, went well. I do have a nice sunburn from the trip. It was great. It goes down the entire length of my arm, and it's great. Also, I don't know if there's any audio. All hauling is broken. That's a great thing to start off on. You know, let's see here. Audio, turn that up. Oh, wait, no, I muted it because I didn't want to interfere with the music when we started up. So, yeah, I'm going to find audio under network stuff. That's a great place to look for it. Where is it? There it is. I'm going to put that about 69. We'll put it at 69 because funny number is absolute funny number. Okay. But physics are okay. Pure tides. Listen. Do you see physics? Do you see physics? What did pure tides mean by this? We all know exactly what he meant. All right, fighter, sure. Yeah, give me this. Alpha, thank you for the gifted memberships. To everyone who just received membership, you now have access to the Irby and the Mad Cat, along with a couple of other emotes. Please enjoy responsibly, no blowing up other people's chats, and enjoy. All right, I'm okay. Bounty Hunter. Okay. All right. Let's see what we got for the Bounty Hunter missions. I have been working on my reputation. I have been doing the Bounty Hunter missions. I am currently a guild member since I launched into that a while ago. I gotcha. The audio's a little loud. Again, it's a tad scuffed, and that's kind of an issue. We're gonna put that minus 25 and kind of see where that goes. Again, I do apologize. Trying to see the chat. Chat is a little bit hard to see, but it is good. Also, we're just gonna put that off to the side so Twitch doesn't just absolutely get me banned, because I'm sure they'll say something out of pocket. they say something out of pocket, I gotta say it, and then Twitch goes, what, they just drag me into the office and go, so, Monica, you said these horrible things. Yes, but it was somebody else who said that. Yeah, well, you're the streamer, and we got to protect our platform, so there you go. Have a 15-day suspension. As opposed to others who would probably get, like, a permanent ban, but, you know. Definitely not any biases going on. Hello there, Miro. How are we doing today? James, good to see you as well. I think I recognize that profile picture. I want to say thank you for checking up on me. It does mean a lot. Thank you. All right, so we're just gonna do one mission, kind of get us warmed up. This is verified bounty, handbell files, high risk target, large multi-craft, average support. So this is probably going to be maybe a drop ship or something. I was seeing some earlier, and this is the 4.9 patch.
Watch yourself.
Cave experience. Oh, it definitely can be to some extent. Like if you just want the raw experience, if you want the combat experience without having to do all this, the Arena Commander is definitely the way to go. And then you can kind of ease yourself into the rest of it. The move was good. Just basically, I had to travel cross country in
landing gear deployed.
Basically, cross country in a
landing gear raised.
In a car, which is not terrible, but like it definitely takes a lot out of you. And then I kind of realized I basically gave myself enough time to get all that done, and then the next day back into streaming. No, I'm done with that chapter of my life. I'm done with the Navy. That's it. I have my award, and then that's it. And before you ask, no, I'm not posting that. The only reason being is because it has my dead name on it, and it's not even so much that I don't want people to see my dead name. It's just I don't want anything to do with that, you know? This one of those far too expensive ships. No, this one, this is actually a ship you can pick up in Lorville. So you can buy it in-game. The only one that I have that's like... The only one that I have that's expensive is the only one that I have that I spent anything on, I think, was the Connie, but actually, no, I've basically been melting. I bought a ship a while ago, and then I kept melting it for other ships. I really don't know what other ships I have at the moment, other than like the Connie. Ship is really loud, though. Let me see if I can turn it down. Yeah, unfortunately, I talk really softly, and then the ship is just like the game's probably like super loud. Now, so what could you possibly mean by that?
Quantum drive is now up.
I think chat knows exactly what I mean by that.
Well, there you go.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oh God, it's space. Damn straight, it's space. It is. far as my stuff goes, because I've had my stuff strewn to Kingdom Come, so pure ties can't operate in space.
Quantum drive.
You've been in
is now
space for the last, like, what, 8 months that
Shields online.
we've been doing bounties? Like, what do you mean by that? When was I going to be told that? How do you think we got from planet to planet, deploying mechs and whatnot? And by the way, I do plan to get the mech for this. The Atlas IKTI, I think it is. I was trying to get a hold of the Apex things before I moved, but the player seller didn't get back to me before I left, and unfortunately, with everything going on, I really just had enough brain power to get across country in the vehicle safely, and that's really about it.
Okay.
Indeed, there is. Don't worry about the audio. If it needs to be adjusted, I can fix that. Just want to see. It's hard to hear you over the engine still. Here, I'm gonna turn down the game itself. Okay, I'm gonna put it at 40. So that way, maybe it'll be a little better, but I can change back to 0 months. How does that, Lux, how does that work? I'm confused. Yes, I realize there's a bogey. It's not any of the ones I want, it's just this. Actually, no, wait, that's the target. What are you, my friend? Are you a rescue ship, or... The rescue ship I'm referring to is the C8 Pisces, I think. Kidnapping again and resetting the count to 0. Goodness. Chat, a bit more balanced. Okay. Yeah, we'll fudge with it a little bit, but like... New base mean new home. Absolutely. Yeah, it's been nice.
Okay.
You're having fun over there, Rams. I need to switch out these guns. Go on, say it. You had a pint. No, well... Are you making, say, funny lines in exchange for things like co? Lux, just... What on earth are you doing over there? Please don't... Also, why do I only have ballistics? Like, that's not necessarily a problem right now, but I kinda need the... Like, I'm going to need the extra... Am I in the wrong ship? I feel like I'm in the wrong ship, but I'm currently... But the menu says I'm still in a Super Hornet Mark II, so... If I only have the main guns. Oni-chan, look, pure tides. I've said this once and I'll say it again. I have tried to let you complete your contract, but you didn't want to complete it. Need more General Electric Gatling DACA. Yes, I need. Well, normally the Super Hornet Mark II comes with the repeaters and then the ballistic cannons, which kind of help out a little bit. Without the laser guns, I really can't get through the shields all that well. Let's see. Yeah, I have Revenants. I have a pair of Revenants. Not exactly sure what... I didn't design this loadout, and the normal one I've been sticking with was 2 ballistics, and I think it was a trio of Panther repeaters, something like that. Something pretty close to that. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, there's been a bit of desync lately, so if you see them jumping around, that's... Oh. I think I might have caught him. Maybe. Who knows? That wasn't really good target confirmation on that missile. You lie. There is stream evidence of that back when we were playing Battletech. I said your contract was complete. I put you into the King Crab and dumped you out into space. Then you're like, no, I don't want to go. I have your teddy bear, and I'm not going to give it back unless you come and collect me. So you can see how that went. You can see how that went, chat.
Shields hit.
I gotta say, though, it is good to be back. Okay, we can chill. I just came here looking for a good dogfight, and y'all just come over here trying to ram me. I'm just over here looking for a good dogfight, and the sad part is I don't even know if I'm penetrating their shields. Like, I'm doing damage. Guns are getting hit, but... Oh, hello. That's orange. Yep, that'll do. That'll do nicely. I just need to... Am I crazy, or are you like 1 by 3 by right now? Oh, probably the, probably having a little bit of issue with the model. I'm not surprised. Like, keep in mind, I set this back up last night and just kind of I hoped and prayed that this setup would work, but that's per usual. That's literally per usual for me, so don't worry about that. Also, what am I trying to say? I am looking into the Black Pants Legion video, specifically the clan primer that should be out this week. I know I've been a little bit delayed on that one, but it was in respect to text, mostly with just not wanting to do live videos on that same topic over and over again in a short time frame. But if we can be honest, probably because I just let it slip my mind a few too many times. So there is also. Yeah, I hear you, Betty. We need to kill this thing quickly. Please hit. I just need a couple more. Okay. I thought those would ran out of ballistics entirely, and I'm just like, yeah, the desync is not good either. I can try missiles, but if I can be honest, those are not going to be super great either. Gao 8 Avenger.
Shields hit.
It might be a Titan Avenger. Although the profile's a little bit wrong on that one. But basically, for all intents and purposes, I'm basically a A10 warthog right now, which might explain a little bit as to why I'm suffering so much. Like, if it was just armor, I'd be able to chew through it, but like, I'm some sort of shield stripper. Alright. Getting behind him, baby.
Ballistics dry.
Okay. Plan B, missiles. But 1K years into the future. What's in Brazil that interests pure tags? I don't know. Cause like I'll be honest, I'm not interested in Brazil. And the reason being is because
Shields hit.
over in Brazil, they have the normal rain season, which is fine, but usually they have huge gusts of wind, which normally isn't an issue unless, you know, you have a bunch of spiders in the trees with cobwebs and such. And then you get a giant gust of wind that picks up all those spiders, tosses them on top of your head as you're just trying to tour the place. And once I heard that little factoid, I definitely wanted to go. It's kind of strange that, but spiders. Please hit. Well, that's my last missile. All right.
Shields offline.
We're bugging out, and I'm gonna go probably swap out my fighter for something else. I don't want to, but I might be able to pull up my Connie, and then hopefully it still has its insured loadout. So
Is now on. Bottom drive.
yeah,
is
that
now
sucks.
on.
It's not that this one was bad. It's just designed for a different. It's designed for a different target. And I was just like, oh, that'll be fine. Not particularly, but the rate of fire for the AK double the GU washing machine, I'd buy that. I mean, again, the Revenants here put out a good amount of firepower, and if you had a shield stripper like the EM missiles, you'd be fine. But like, I don't have any repeaters, so kind of messes up a little bit. Also known as the superior Portuguese. Thank you very much. By the way, the thing about spiders is made up. No, it's rare. I've never heard about it. 20. I mean, still, it's kind of like the same reason I'd never visit Australia, because, like,
Shields offline.
don't get me wrong, like, some of the people that I've talked to here in chat, like, specifically the Star Citizen chat. Do I dare pull up the chat right now? Let's go gambling. Let's go see what we find. Let's see what they're up to. Yep, that sounds about right. It's after the 4.9 patch, so everyone's kind of sore because it's either they lost shit, their ships are glitching out, or just generally something messed up and it just ends up. Pure Tides, you lost your car last month? I'm sorry. I did not say that there. Pure Taz, I did not say that. When did I say like just now, I guess, but oh no, somebody banned me because I said I don't know, it's so stupid. Like, I agree that there are some words that we just probably shouldn't use, right? That we probably should just not use, but at the end of the day, I also believe at the same time that
Landing gear deployed.
like that is just a profession, and words only have meaning if you give them that meaning. They only have that sort of power when you give them that power. And collectively we can say, hey, look, the power of this word or this thing is just not great. Maybe we shouldn't use that, and I completely agree with that as well.
All systems.
But at the end of the day, it's like, it goes back to you give everything the energy that you put into it. The Gout 8 fires 65 RPS. The Gout 8K Oni-chan fires 650 rounds, so 10-fold increase exponential. You said some sort of weapon had a stripper in it. Oh, that, yeah, the repeaters strip shields. I see. So what I did was I pulled out the Hornet Mark II, not the Super Hornet, and the difference being, that's Mark 1. I think I want the Mark 2. Yeah, I have it available. Might as well pull that out. I think that's why I was having difficulties. Because I'm used to the Mark II, which has the, again, ballistics, and then your energy weapons as well. I can't retrieve it for some reason, so that's interesting. I think it's still trying to, okay, yeah, that's fine. Yes, I want one. We can launch fighters into space with our fire rate alone. Wait until you see the Atlas. I'm excited for that one. So there are technically four variations. So you have the mining mech, the cargo mech, and then you have the laser one, which is the ITLK, I think it is, or I forget the acronym. It's not very well known because it was a Wilco item. So basically it's like you have to go to a collector. You have to go to the collector, you have to bring them the parts, and then they are able to build it. Not entirely sure how that works or why, but it just does. I think the word's pure and ties. Look. I have no qualms with them being in chat, right? But yeah, let's have a look at this real quick. So this also has the remote turret. This also has the Panthers and the Revenants, like I was mentioning. This one actually has 4 Panthers and then the Revenant. So essentially, let me see if I can, okay. So these are the Panthers. I can fire them individually, like a different weapon group, for those of you who are from the Battletech influence. Destiny? You're really gonna say that after wanting to an expensive launch, if anything. So the funny thing about boats in this game is that I think it usually ranges from like 1 to 2K in terms of like restock, but I don't think it's that bad. So if you wanted to if you just happen to line up the ship at the ground and then just hold down the trigger, I mean, you could be in space very shortly, and I don't know if it will cost you all that much. Nova Cat, it's good to see you. How you doing? Oh, I did have something coming up with the shorts. I'm working on a few of them. I have the script done for 2 of them, but basically what I'm wanting to do, I'm gonna brainstorm this idea a little bit. I agree that it would be entertaining. It would. Automod is suspending my explanation to where my car is. I mean, Automod just kind of sucks in general, but with my return to streaming and all that, I have kind of wanted to focus some of my shorts and kind of some of the live streams a little bit. Like trying to influence people a little bit too. I say influence with a strong air quotes, right? But I just wanted more people to pick up reading again, because I've noticed that the literacy rate and like the comprehension rate is at like 50% through the US. So I'm kind of hoping that I can stir some interest in some of these communities and kind of be like, kind of push that towards some of the books a little bit, not only to get the authors a little bit more basically so that, you know, the authors get a little bit more breathing room, but also just the fact that people get to read a little bit more, read passages of the Battletech books. You know, I do have a lot more Battletech books as of recent, or have access to them rather. So that could be a possibility. Shorts help you find new streamers. Exactly. And again, it's not so much about me, is that I want to make sure that people have a chance to read and whatnot. And this one right here is the Legend of the Jade Phoenix. I might actually delve into that one a little bit later. Oh heck, for sure. Speaking of launches, technically throwing unique things, I found a mech in Warframe that focuses on melee combat, but I grab enemies and beat them into other enemies, spaceships, space. So I might be downloading Warframe soon. You're telling me I can get into a giant power suit and start yeeting things? Hell yes. I am now scared of where that may be. Knowing Pure Tides, I'm sure it'll either be some fantasy words are hard, fantastical yarn, or their car cat got lost somewhere. The only reason I say cat is because sometimes people say it that way. Oh yeah. Well, that was short-lived. They do not play chicken as much as I thought they did. That one's on me. Not now. Not yet. Did you just Google Translate? It's in a junkyard. Oh, God. Pure Tides, look. It rotated. Yeah. And the sad part is classic Star Citizen AI ramming speed. Well, okay. I was expecting him to, again, I was just expecting all of the, we're just gonna, yeah, that's why I close the Star Citizen chat sometimes, because on my own, I love the Star Citizen chat. It is amusing as hell to just watch them go off on tangents. But no, sometimes it's just, yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right there, Wimps. The AI knows the rule of if you're out of ammo, you have one shot left. See, that works for the AI most of the time because okay. I'm gonna go on a slight rant about the Connie for a second. The Constellation, Taurus, and Andromeda are really good ships. Just straight up. It's a medium freighter. It's got, Taurus has like 100 and, I want to say it's 160. No, that's a Argos draft. 132 for the Taurus, and I think 96 for the Andromeda. The Andromeda has more missiles and a snub-nosed fighter, which most people use.
Will be leaving the station momentarily.
But the problem is with the...
Careful, doors are now closing.
The problem is with it is that you can take a size 1 missile, and as long as you get a lock, and it slams into the hole, specifically on the top, you kill the power plant instantly. Now, the reason most players would still use it after that is because it's the only one in the game that has, of that size, that has 4 size 5 cannons, which means you slap 5 Vidette bolts on there, and you have a veritable glass cannon. The best bullet, after all, is you. Monster cam being opened. That was not me, actually. I am sitting here with I'm sitting here with a ghost. And also, what even is this? That's a pomegranate.
Nearing next stop.
Pure Taz can fit a size 6 cannon. It really wouldn't be all that more powerful. And besides,
The capsule will be leaving the
the
station.
upgrade to the would be the 600i, which I wish I could print it and show everyone what that one's like. I think there might be I might be able to show off the 600i Explorer, which is not all that much different. Just ping you on Discord the short of the necromech in question. Necromech. Yeah, that's an interesting... It's an interesting one. I might have a look at that. Its name is the Bone Widow. Sounds like the Black Marauder in some ways. Hello, Blue Nova. How are you doing today? Ghost is a brand of... IDK what a ghost is. Yeah, it's an energy drink. This one, it's more American than anything else, but at least as far as I know, but this one's blue raspberry. It's the new flavor they came out with. And the fact that they got it to taste like pure. If you're wondering what it tastes like, it's just imagine somebody boiled down a Jolly Rancher, like the blue ones, and put it into a can. Only there's no regular sugar in this. None, nada. Now it does have the replacements for those, and those are, as far as I know, basically you would need like, you would have to be drinking like, almost a crate of it in order to have a bad day with it. Also, I can just straight up rent the, okay, yeah, we're renting this. Yes, please. I am straight up renting that. So, also, Kiko is just so adorable. I don't care. I'm buying another one. You can't stop me.
Hey there. How's it going?
Unfortunately, since it's a rental, I have to put Kiko into the inventory space until I have a permanent ship, or a permanent, like, home ship that I want, but into the bottomless box you go. I'm sorry. Impossible. Puritas doesn't believe in Windows. Come back, Annika. Well, thank you.
Welcome
I'm
to the
in
ASOP vehicle retrieval
Szechuan
system.
the
I hope you enjoyed your time in May Babbage.
The main sounds really good.
Been up to anything next, aren't you?
Hello, and welcome to New Babbage, capital city of microtech,
Grace Basher.
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
We'll bring that out on a different occasion. Also, Blue Nova, thank you for the gifted memberships. To all those who just received membership, you now have access to the Mad Cat and Airfort Irby. Please use responsibly, no blowing up other people's chats that you enjoyed. Again, a big thank you to Blue Nova on
Vehicle
that one.
selected. Stand by.
It is good to be back. Even if it is a
Your
little
vehicle has been delivered
warm.
to the following location.
But we'll get that fixed soon enough. I mean, what did you expect from the cockpit of a ship or a mech? Are you using Linux right now? No, unfortunately. I've wanted to switch to Linux, but
All
haven't
right.
gotten.
It was nice chatting with you. I hope you enjoyed the rest of your visit.
I haven't gotten the dual boot setup that I want yet for that, but it would be nice. I want off of Windows mostly because they're going to start. It sounds like they're going to start locking down Windows to having like ID verification. So that's supposedly within the next like 7 months, but that is hearsay and conjecture. Please do not use me as a source on that one. That's not even me like covering my own ass. That's me just being like, I don't have a proper source on that one, so take that as you will. Okay, so this is the ship that I've wanted for a little bit. Have you ever heard of the Hasbro? Y'all are today. I mean, look, when is chat ever not ID verification so the bad guys can know who you are? The bad guys already know who we are. Like here's like they already know. Like, it is not hard to get somebody's information, which again, I do not approve of that. I think that's bad, and the fact is that the internet basically has been inundated with everyone's personal information to the point where it's like, like that data has kind of become a little worthless now. But this is the ship that I wanted. And you might be saying, oh gosh, this looks really expensive and it looks like a rich person ship. And to that I'd say yes. However, it's not entirely why I wanted this ship. It is very cool on that front. But if you jump into the pilot seat here for a second, you'll see a little bit more of why I wanted this thing. So, for
Origin jump works at your service.
okay, I thought it would show me the, I think that was 3.18. The tour that I saw of this thing had the weapons list on the side here, but this thing should have, yep, there it is. See, these are size 5 weapons, much like the Connie Taurus. However, there's only 3 of them, but it makes up for that. Let's see if I can find it. It makes up for it. The missile racks are just like whatever. Those are cool. The shield generators are much stronger than the Connie Taurus, from what I can tell. And then the Panthers are just the auto repeaters on the side. So basically, you're trading a cannon for a little bit more shielding and generally just hull endurance. Online verification has been proven to be less than worthless. Yes. Yes, as a matter of fact, it has. Because the problem is that nobody has the incentive to keep your information safe other than you. You are your best advocate in that regard. And they've immediately lost people's data and nobody is held accountable for that. And it's really sad. These are the escape pods for this level. Non-functional as of the moment, but maybe one day, soon, TM will have functioning escape pods. Not that it really matters, because most of the time when you're going down, especially in a ship like this, you might not have time to get to the escape pods. Here's the scanning center. I don't use this very often, if at all, for most of my ships. Our EU ID verification do feel not thought through in their execution. I guarantee you they drew that up in 5 minutes with crayons and just went, haha, this will be cool if we can just grab all their information and then just kind of do nothing in order to secure it. But yeah, there is no for most of this scanning, you're probably going to have the pilot or the co-pilot doing that, and to be fair, I don't use it all that often because most of the time that isn't really applicable to me. You have a fully furnished bar. Now, ideally, you'll have AI crew at some point where you can like serve drinks to passengers and whatnot. I think this update was either this one or the next one that's introducing passengers, so this would actually be really useful for that. But you have a fully furnished bar, you have tables set up here, and then lovely little alcove for you to enjoy. Down here, watch TV. Origins Jumpworks TV. Why do they call them knockers if they're unable to knock? I want you to say that to a goth mommy. I want you to walk up to her and say that to her face. Because I guarantee you they do knock. You just got to have something between them. And that's all I say before Twitch decides that they want to ban the hell out of me and my channel for ever suggesting such a thing, even though they do it on, or try to do it on the Nightling. All right, so you have an entire kitchen set up here, which again, huge props for this ship, and you get your own fridge. Now, before any of you ask, no, it's not a smart fridge. It just has water. And you put your food inside of it. We might be in the future, but there is no smart fridge capabilities here. Don't you lie to me. Governments and companies, don't worry, your data is stored by the most secure measures by the lowest bidder 20 years ago. I think that's being generous. Fridge, I want a beer. I'm sorry, did you not see the bar upstairs? No. We'll go back for a second because I want you to see the absolute unit of a bar we have up here. This is the party bus. Look at all that. That's all refrigerated too. Smell the beer. Isn't it because Pure Tats bought all the smart fridges and smashed them onto the dropship? Yes. So instead of dropping people, we just drop smart fridges like, just like arrows. So you just get up about so we have this tactic, right, where we get up about 20,000 feet and then just go, and that's about the area we want to have completely obliterated by a smart fridge. And we just go, pa-chunk, and out goes a smart fridge at about 20,000 feet, going mach buck into your nearby tank. Will it kill it? Maybe not, but they'll be very confused as to what just happened. Smart fridge. And these are all of your electrical, these are all of your components and whatnot. I don't know how the engineering is on this ship, if I can be frank. As in terms of literacy or whatever, no. I don't deal with engineering very much because it's either I need to swap out components, the ship is fine, or I get one shot by a size 1 missile. This ship doesn't have that issue, thankfully, but here we go. It's one of Pure Tide's genius maneuvers. Annika doubted at first, but when it hits the ground, it hits like a tungsten rod being dropped on a cairn. I have mixed feelings about that. I don't know if I should say this, but my mother's name is Karen, so Anyways, we're just gonna tungsten rod her or something. Chat. I think we get out of here and we start blowing some stuff up. The M7A should be fine for this venture. They're more sniper rifles than anything else, so. Oh, and don't mind the fact that this looks kind of exquisite and whatnot. This thing is designed for combat. Also, I should probably put on a helmet. This thing does have good, this thing does have breathable, does have a breathable atmosphere, but after what happened with the I-400, I don't want to deal with that. IDK, a fridge which is several hundred pounds, falling at terminal velocity at 20,000 feet on top of a tank. That's like 3 to 5 millimeters thick. That's going to have a huge effect. Blow up chat? Okay. Why do you do this, chat? Why do you do this? Also, I'm really glad that I checked. Because on the wiki it said we didn't have the, we were not going to be able to rent the I-600, so
Landing gear.
I'm not sure what's up with that, but glad to chat. Because I'm actually going to get a chance to look at this thing before I check the price tag. Actually, I already know what the price tag for this thing is. It's 27 million ACU, which to put that into perspective, the Connie Taurus is about 7 to 9 mil, depending upon which flavor of the Connie you go with, and most of it's just because this is a luxury ship and it's designed more for comfort over anything else. But I'm looking at the numbers, and the numbers are more in line with, the numbers don't make sense as far as like firepower, shields, and hull, because it's just straight up better than a Connie. So I don't know if it's 20 mil worth, but 20 mil difference worth, but I mean, definitely good. Sometimes you need something to relax and take a break from the fighting. That was exactly what I thought when I was looking at this ship. The Connie Taurus was another one of those ships that was like, I wanted to move into it. I did the whole thing of I wanted to bedlog on the ship and I wanted to live out of that thing. And I did for a couple of days. It's just, when the Connie Taurus can get blasted by a missile and that's it, you kind of just go, I can't live on this thing. I can't risk all of my supplies to a sudden just missile or torpedo getting a little bit too close to my system, to my critical systems. Most of it goes into the bar. Look, I'm okay with that, because I might not drink too much myself.
You got all the details and you know what to do. Play it smart.
I might not drink too much myself anymore, because I know I have drank on the channel. I usually feel sick afterwards, so I've been doing better about hydration, but like, and no, that's not like hangover, like way after the fact, like the next day. It's like, I drink, it's fine, I'm having fun, and then there's about a good hour afterwards, and at that point, that's when I feel sick. Speaking of hydration pack, thank you. I have been drinking a little bit as well, and it's been good. Oh, Lexi redeemed the maid outfit. That still isn't working. I need to fix that, but give me 1 second. I can't believe that I still have to manually, like, well, okay. So basically it's possible to do it, but it's like kind of a pain to switch between outfits and like get the code to work properly or something like that. But I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Suddenly at 3 a.m. I'll have some inspiration, find somebody who's had that same issue before, and then it'll be everything that I need to make it work. And yes, I'm yapping a little bit just so I can buy myself a few seconds to get this going. Streamlabs, you want to cooperate today? There we go. Okay, there's that. And yes, don't worry. I just had to jump into the back real quick and just switch out outfits. Yeah, I just have them in the back of the 600i. You know, the one that I just rented like 5 minutes ago. I just changed out, I just made sure to quickly pack all of that while you weren't looking. Speaking of looking, we are very close to the ground. And I know I said I don't use sonar very often. And because this mission, you can kind of just cheese it anyways by just going, I wonder where the target is. The only reason I'm using the sonar is to more just be like, there's the ground. Don't crash into it. Who's an obedient cat girl, mate? I want to say it. I want to say it. I can't say it. I shouldn't say it. Fuck it. No, that would get me banned. I can't say that. I was gonna quote No Panic Button in one of their songs, but no, the internet will take that the wrong way. I am Lux, as some would say. Okay, so the reason I ended up saying, like, I pronounced it that way was because I had, like, a friend of mine was named very similarly, and my dyslexic brain goes, I've heard roughly that same sound, the way that looks. I'm gonna try and say it. I don't like phonics at all, because I look at a word and I go, how the fuck is that supposed to be pronounced? Because everyone's like, oh, it has a specific sound, and it's like, bullshit. There's multiple words that are spelled the same that sound very different.
Contact.
Excellent. Do you want to put them back on the screen? Please put them back on the screen. I need to see the target. I like Lux. Oh, thank you. Pure Tides, you can't say that. You can't say that because you are very much that. You are very much Also, I'm a little bit concerned about, okay, no, though I think these are just repeaters. I've never used the M7A, so this will be a new experience for me.
Contact.
They mostly function the same way. Okay, it's locked, technically. But I'm waiting for the computer to say the words, please. The words, please. Yeah, I'll just let one loose and see if that hits. I don't know, the missile seems to be spinning there. I don't know if it's getting closer and I'm just moving. Okay, no. I think the missile is kind of given up a little bit. But you know what hasn't given up? These absolute behemoth of guns.
Just got confirmation that bounty's been cleared. I'll get you
What?
paid.
Okay, apparently I need to use these a little bit more. I am pure tides. Are you though? Are you pure tides, or is that somebody else? Have you taken the likeness and identity of others? I wouldn't be surprised these days. It's not that hard. Doesn't sound that hard anyways. I say that like I've done it, but I'm setting up here like, oh, that's easy. It's easy enough for those who have the knowledge to do it.
Quantum drive activated.
Which is kind of why I've wanted to push reading to some extent, because it's like not many people have the capability of getting the knowledge that they need. And if I can promote it in any sort of way, I will do my best to promote that one. To promote
Quantum drive
reading and learning and all that sort of nonsense. I'm going to commit a crime if you keep at it. Patea. And if you were trying to accurately translate them into Brazilian Portuguese, it would be gato. My Portuguese pronunciation is non-existent. My English translation, or my English pronunciations are bad enough. So if I butchered that, I'm sorry. But yeah. Also, over in the Twitch chat, Lux and Pure Tides, are you two okay? Do I need to separate things a little bit? Butchering words is part of butchering the words of any language is a part of your charm. Well, thank you. All right, let's go see about this target real quick. And if you're wondering, let's see here. If you're wondering what the outside of the ship looks like, look at that. That's me up in the cockpit, which has an amazing view over Microtech. It is a frozen tundra, but we absolutely love it. I was almost expecting there to be it's not the 600i that has it. I think it's the Jump i890 that has it. But yeah, there is a swimming pool on that one. It's just a South Park reference back and forth. You don't get the South Park reference. I've seen the first couple of seasons, but I haven't seen much more than that. Other than watching somebody play the Stick of Truth and then the Fractured But Whole game. And yes, there's a joke there. I'm not making it. Stop it, YouTube. And no one's gonna keep me down. Nobody's gonna run around and desert you. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to hell for that one. Or something. I don't remember the song. Oh, I think I think I got what you were putting down. Oh yeah, but I get the same results. Pure Tides. Yeah, you two need to behave. Also, pure tides, you might want to limit what you eat. Also, you might want to start looking into vegetables and, like, cleaner foods. That is a very horrible thing to live with, and, yeah, it's not fun. I am behaving. Pure Tides is evil, and throw him out of the ship. I mean, that's the sad part. I've tried, but nothing works. Just might have to erase Pure Tides from history. Also, is this bounty gonna move? We're just gonna, okay, apparently somebody wants to be a little aggressive, finally. I think those are, oh, no, that's a hammerhead. I'm pretty sure. Are you a hammerhead? I don't know. You might be the paladin. Okay. No, that's not hammerhead. That's a, it's not a hammerhead. It's not a paladin. What? I think you're the Asgard. There are like 3 different ships that look somewhat similar. Now, keep in mind, when I say somewhat similar, there's some design aspects that are the same. That would fool somebody who didn't know the difference between them that well. I'm saying I have a skill issue identifying those 3 targets. But the paladin usually has like a wider like basically the aft section is a little bit more pronounced. So usually that's kind of how you tell them apart, or just generally get good scrub, you know. But sometimes that's not for me, so. Kind of risking my shields in this one, but honestly, they're not doing all that much. Caddo, and I'm not bad. No luck, see, you would not be. Also, if I'm butchering that, again, please forgive me. I don't know Portuguese. Alright. Let's take down this target, and then I think I want to go to an FPS mission. I want to see if I can stuff the medical Ursa into the back of this thing. That ought to be fun. I have yet to see the cargo bay on this thing, so from what I can tell, most people are having trouble fitting the Ursa in here, but
Nice job
should be
taking them out.
fine.
I'll push
The
your
reason I'd want to do that beyond having vehicle transport is you can drive out to some of these sites and you can respawn at the Ursa, which the 600i does not have currently. Kind of a sad state of affairs in that one, but supposedly there is a rework for the 600i, which will include the suit lockers, the armories, and then and I think the medical bay as well. So this thing is getting all the good upgrades, you know, some point.
Quantum drive activated.
Friday, fixed my broken relationship.
Quantum drive deactivated.
I hate to say this for all the AI bros, but The AI is not going to fix your relationships. I know, astounding revelation, but yeah, they're not going to do that. All right, we're gonna go after this one. I do need to go back to the port for a second to grab ammunition. I think I still have my P6 on me. Why would you tell me that, Monica? Because you deserve to know the truth. And the truth is that you have to get out there and you have to communicate and you have to make those relationships work. That is the cold, hard truth of reality, and I don't want the truth, I want to lie. Then go to your favorite company. In this instance, I'd say Tender. Give them about $500 and they'll lie to you. They'll lie to you all day long. They'll tell you that you're gonna find yourself a wonderful lady as you're looking through a empty inbox. And I wish I was joking about that price, by the way. I wish I was joking, but no. They have a $500 tier. And I don't know how they expect people to buy that. Or care to do that. Because at that point, why not just go to a matchmaker? Like most matchmaking services are about 1,000 and you actually go on a blind date. Like you can go on multiple blind dates, as far as I know. I too am afraid of women. Don't worry, if you're tattooing, I'll learn. I mean, in that case, like, if you're afraid of women, I feel hesitant to say this, but because it sounds odd, but date a trans woman or date a femboy, tomboy, or something like that. Because if you can put yourself out there, those would actually be your best option. Have you done any of the Nyx missions? I haven't. No, I need to. I've been out to Nyx once for the and in 13 cannons for my Atlas, but no, I haven't really put a foothold there yet. I need to.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, last time I was on, I was mostly doing the mostly helping out with trying to get those Xeno missions taken care of. Did quite well, had like over 300,000 points out of the 120 that I did. But that's a good point. We should. Hello? Why did I clip that so bad? You know, I think I'll use the external camera next time. Because I clipped that real bad and I'm not sure how I did that. To be fair, I'm used to the Connie, which is like, the thing is straight like a board, right? This thing is wide like a whale, which honestly makes sense considering the fact that, considering the out-of-game price tag for it is still sitting at about, I want to say the 600i is about $1,000. Oh, and you can't, like, you can't buy it from, you can't buy it as like an in-game package anymore. So it's not even RSI making those prices, or Robert Space Industries. The $1,000 is just the fact that it's a, I think it's a player transfer or like a package upgrade. So yeah, it's bad. Annika certainly drives like she do in real life. Sideways. Excuse you. I just got done with a 3-day road trip across America just to get the new base. And I will have you know that I made it just fine. Not sideways, normal. Tried not to be a masochist. Didn't know she was into drifting. I mean, I know how to. Doesn't mean I should, considering some of those states, you will get messed up if you. He did not say masochist. It's pure tides. Okay, it's pure tides. I could be forgiven for thinking that they said masochist. Dyslexia is a blessing, not gonna lie. Why am I in an analogy? Look, pure tides. Would you say that is true or false? Because I think that's very true. Also, I was waiting for the elevator, and I just realized I need to call up the medical Ursa, which, from what it looked like, there wasn't much space to put that in there, so that'll be fun. Chat, this is the medical Ursa that we will be using for the ground-based missions. Now, okay, have the LMG, and then, oh, here we go. That's what I was looking for. This is the P6LR. Now, get out of here. Ooh. This is new to the game as well. Okay, I am going to dump a couple of those, and then I'm going to put that in here. I need to grab ammo for the P6 anyways, but we'll have a look at that in just a second. This is the new, this one right here is the new bullpup. This one is the CQ7 bullpup rifle, and I am very interested to see how well it performs, because I'm a big fan of bullpups. Now, why, you might ask? Well, they look funky. They look cool. Do they work well? I'm not particularly sure. I've heard that they've had some reliability issues, but honestly, I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, we will be getting to the next missions. Are those under Bounty Hunter, or are those under the Foxwell missions for, as far as like the new missions go? Lie detected. Becoming a masochist. Pure Cuts is a good boy. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. She's real to me. It really is an Apple iShip. It does feel like that. No, you're not wrong on that one. I kind of am okay with that, to be honest, because unlike Apple, it's really durable. Like, as you saw, it took a beating, it gave a beating, and you can still be in time for your sister's wedding at 7.
What are you waiting for? Come.
Like, I don't think I've seen a ship like that. Pull-ups are fine, they just have a weird trigger pull, and the manual of arms reloading is different. That sounds about right. See if Anonica knows. Yes, I do. Alright. Let's get on out of here and... Where's the... You know what? I'm just gonna go down here and use that. Also, whoever thought it was a good idea to put a coffee machine here, you are a godsend. Do you know how many pilots just go, you know, I'm just about to take off and, oh, I can grab a cup of coffee on the way out. That is a absolutely brilliant idea, and I appreciate that. The only good boy in all of Annika's cats is Philip. Oh, and Fuse is over there too. All right, yes, we have the Ursa looks so small. The cargo bay, but just a matter of what you're used to. I think the Australians would need a moment to adjust them from the AUG. And there's nothing really wrong with the Steyr AUG, particularly. I think it's a very decent weapon. Again, my knowledge of firearms is kind of mixed on reliability, so I'm just kind of going with what I know.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy.
Engines? Engines are we... Okay, there we go. For some reason, the engines don't automatically start sometimes on some of the vehicles, so you kind of have to give it a little nudge. Ah, yes, the Australians, right in the middle, right in the center of Europe. Listen. I know my dyslexia is bad, right? I don't think my geography is that bad. Like, again, I don't know how well I'm going to do if I were to pull up a map and start putting names to states, but I could probably figure it out. Outside of the U.S., though, generally I can put where the continents are. Other than that, good luck, because I fired the AUG. It was fun. It's different but fun. The only thing is the reload. Yeah, because you basically have to pull that thing up like a little bit higher than the other weapons and just kind of slams the rifle into there. Try reaching out to Annika, sign her tabletop mech. I think that mech got lost in the internet. The intention of giving it to her to community. She don't respond anywhere else. Look, listen, okay, I was about to say, where is my ship? Listen. I tune out my regular email, like, all the time, and I'm not used to having an email for community. And that's something I genuinely need to check more often, so... I'm gonna try and fix some of that, some of the things that have been missing. I'm thinking about getting, you know, the Moby glass here? this thing, like a little wrist thing. I've been wanting to get something like that, but the only thing that it does, right, is that basically attaches to your phone instead of like vibrations, right? Like instead of like having a screen on it or anything like that, basically it pulses your arm with a like basically indicate that you have a notification or alarm or something, and then you check your phone, and it's like, because for me, I know that sounds kind of dumb, but hear me out. I hate the vibration on my phone. I hate it. And also, what the hell is happening here? Sure, yeah, we're just gonna go with that one. We're just gonna go with that one, Chief. Long time no see. How you been on? I've been doing pretty good there. Lawful good. Just a big move and all that. And it's hot here in the new base, but hopefully we can get that sorted out. Hopefully we can get that sorted out pretty quick. But other than that, yeah, it's been good. Do we have a button on the outside? Scanning. I don't see a... Hold on. It's right there. There it is. Alright, so we're just gonna... That is gonna be a tight fit for the Ursa. Time everything gets easier. Oh, yes. Somebody would... Seems fine. That truck moves like the Mako from Mass. Yes, it does. I know exactly what you're talking about, and just... It moves like a dump truck, but it is very effective for what we have in mind. If the engines would just cooperate. Please. Thank you. Am I gonna bonk that turret? Okay, I thought I could just like glitch through it, but no. Also, there's no way this thing fits, right? Like, according to Reddit, it should fit, but like there are actual player experiences of them putting this thing in there, but we know how reliable Reddit is, so I'm just gonna switch the external view. Try to line this up a little bit better. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just going to ever so delicately... I think we did it. It's on here. No, will it stay? You trusting Reddit? Oh, hell no. We're gonna test this out and we're gonna see if this thing explodes or something. Please get me back into my character body. I don't want to... No, please. Thank you. Okay. What was the old saying? Trust but verify is what we're going to do today. We're going to transfer the implants, and should I die, I should respawn here. I say should because if this thing blows up in a miraculous fashion, I might die and have to go all the way back to New Babbage. But so a quick tour of this thing. This is the Ursa Medical. As you saw, it has its own dedicated co-pilot for the turret, but the pilot can also use the turret as well for emergencies. You have the jump seat here for your medic if you have another person, and you have a place where you can tend to your needs. This is a tier 3 medical bed. What this means is that if I set my respawn here, I have a 200 mm radius on this particular med bed. So basically for most missions, like for that over here, I could probably spawn here. Like if I died over there, I could respawn here. The higher tier you get on a ship or on a vehicle, you basically get a bigger range of regeneration options. Also, if I sit down in the bed here, I'll just demonstrate that now. I can head into here if it'll cooperate. I can go into medical care and say I had a injury on this arm, and click on the arm, over on treatment, go over to treatment, select the item that's currently banged up, say my arm or something, get that taken care of, and then that'll cost a little bit of the med gel. The only issue with that is that takes away from the regeneration pool as well. So you get 2 regenerations or 1 regeneration and medical care. That is the majority of what this thing offers. I'm just gonna make sure that that fits. Barely. It barely fits. We're gonna send her up, and you know what? I'm so confident I will stand right here with it. The only niche Reddit threads can be trusted. Yeah, it's kind of true. The only subreddit I like is bad 2-sentence horror. Yeah, I could see that. Actually, this bay is a lot bigger than I thought it was. And to be fair, I don't think I saw that during the tour. Either the one that we did or the one that I saw online. But yeah, you also have a nice bed here, which is like, this is luxury when it comes to these sorts of ships. Like, this thing is a tank, and it's absolutely beautiful. And the bay admittedly fits this thing quite nicely, so. Yeah, I don't mind that its headlights are still on and just gonna absolutely wear out the battery, it's fine. Even the crew here gets a little bit of amenities. Not as much, but I mean, it's still beautiful down here. Crew showers, bathrooms, all of that. Place to put all their clothes. Now, see, the thing is, this is a solar ship. 90% of the players who are going to be using this thing, they're going to be solo. I can guarantee you that. Like, you might have a few orgs using this thing, but yeah. Alpha, yes, now we don't have to be confused. Confused on what, dare I ask? Dare I ask? You know what, matter of fact, maybe I don't want to know the answer to that. There's the bar, is this... Okay, so we do have the weapon racks. I do want to see about the suit locker. Okay, no, the suit locker does not work yet. Kind of a bummer, because the weapon racks work, but yeah, you can't quite put up your suit yet, which for like roleplay and whatnot, that would be cool, but I mean, for me, it's not even necessarily a roleplay thing. I think it's just like, I think it's cool that I can display my suit, and especially especially the power armor coming out soon. It was supposed to be in this patch, but it got moved to 4.10. I've been ranting and raving about that, like in the chat, like the Star Citizen chat, and I've just been like, haha, you sub, Merc. Pure Tide, what are you talking about? Like, if anyone's a sub here, it's gonna be you.
Landing gear raised.
Also, who are you talking about? I'm talking about Pure Tides. Just a sub. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't question Pure Tides, Annika. Oh, was there a question in that statement? Was there a question in that statement that made? Because I didn't hear a stutter or a question. She's laughing at you. It's over, bro. I'm subscribed to you for a year. Well, thank you. But again, you just kind of proved my point, so. That's all we're saying here. That is all we're saying. They're hold up vertically or push it forwards to turn off. Switch mags. Oh, I see. You laugh at yourself. No, I'm laughing at you specifically because the situation was funny. There was more context that Pure Tides. You specifically, that's cold, Annika. You just did. No, I'm laughing at you in specific because you were calling people a sub, and I'm saying that you were a sub. I don't know if I want to attempt saying that. There, feel like I've already gotten myself in enough trouble today. They are subscribed to you. Pure Tides, I was talking about you in specific. There is clear context there, and that, not gonna lie, I don't understand what you're trying to say by sub. Don't worry about it, it's fine. Oh, so it's cyberbullying. Yes, but you'd enjoy that. Anyways, we're gonna want to be about 3 kilometers out, and we're gonna have a chance to see the medical Ursa in action, because this is another bunker mission. However, this one's a little bit more. This one, it's less complicated, but it's it's a bit of a mess considering the fact that you have the anti-air guns trying to take you down, and let's see here. Not capital lock. Yeah, this is about as close as I want to be to that base, at least in the 600i. Because the problem is that those anti-air cannons will absolutely shoot through anything to try to kill you. Whether it's successful or not, well, it's probably going to destroy your ship, and you will be stranded, and you can be here for up to 2 hours trying to get somebody to come rescue you. Ask me how I'd know. Went down that road before, and it's just painful. because for some reason we only have refueling beacons anymore. So you used to be able to. Let's see here. I think it was back in like 3.18, but you go over here. Comms, don't know if he'll allow me to do it now. Maybe contracts, beacons, create a beacon, beacon type. There used to be another option here labeled rescue beacon. But right now you only get refueling services and whatnot. And that was so somebody could come rescue you, but unfortunately I think some of that got used for griefing because somebody would pretend like they're in need of rescue, and then, well, they would come to the location and then they would get mercs, and then I guess they would strip the ship of components and salvage or whatever they had on them. But yeah, it was not a great time. So my guess is they are gone for now just to have a rework, but yeah, it's not a great time on that front. Just trying to get a rescue out here is kind of difficult on that front. Okay, I did not mean to go into that seat. If you're an organ donor, you can be looted to death legally. I don't think you okay, so yes, but also no. Like, you do donate your organs, and technically all of them could in fact be used at some point, but for the majority, those organs are not going to be removed until after death. Like, some of them, yes, like they'll be used like right after, or right when they need to be, but like a spare lung or a kidney or something, but like part of your liver, I guess. Sorry, alcohol excess does not apply to you. Not as immediate anyway. Oh, well, there went my headphones. If you don't hear any audio right now, it's well, it's because of that. Let's see what else I got here. Fuck it, I'll just use the speakers. Just kind of keep these on and just toss that over to the speakers. Okay, so which one did that? Is it actually producing sound? It says it's producing sound. Let me switch over the audio real quick and we'll see if that works. I have no idea if it will, but we're just gonna kind of make it work, I guess. Ooh, no, stop it, stop it. Yeah, no, is that working? Question mark. Also, that's like, what is happening with the Star System screen? The screen, it's not working. Fill screen. Okay, well, I'd like to fix the audio first before we go delving into that. Maybe these ones would work a little bit better. And we'll just do that. We'll do that. Okay. I cannot hear it, so I'm going to assume that all of you can't hear it as well. Why does it have to... Why does everything have to break? Okay. Nope, not hearing anything. Okay, this is, oh wait, hold on. Okay, I have sounds. I have sounds. The chat doesn't have sounds. I'm working on it. Bear with me. Unless, wait, did you hear that? I don't know, I can't tell. Half the chat's going off about crayons and just bashing. What a day to be alive. Okay, can anyone confirm if we have audio? I can hear, if barely. In fact, I might turn this up a little bit. Might cause a feedback loop, but we'll deal with that when we can. That is as high as it goes on my end. You love it and miss it on a cat. I will look. I do miss the chat. I do. I can hear it good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend like that didn't happen, and we're just gonna move right along. The planet's gravity is a little bit less than wait, what are we supposed to do? I'm lost. Okay. We will go through a mission briefing because I didn't do this properly. So, we are taking on a bounty assignment. Rico Jacobson. This is a HRT mission, so basically high risk target, or for my trans girlies in the audience, the very thing that makes us the way that we are. HRT. You got it. You love it. We are supposed to head to the facility. It's off in this direction. We go to the bunker and we flush out 14 of the NPCs before our bounty Rico shows up, and we go cause mayhem. Monica does not help the stereotype about women driving. You know what? I get paid to blast people, not to drive well. If I wanted to drive well, I'd be a chauffeur. You can see by the way that I do things that I did not end up being a chauffeur. Well, she doesn't. Overturned 10 seconds after she started. I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, I'm guessing your license came on the back of the cereal box. Maybe that would be a Cracker Jack box. And a certain somebody in the community made that joke, so you're welcome. Don't worry, Annika, we still love you. Just wouldn't ride in the car if you were. Okay, listen. You're seeing me while I'm driving myself around. I drive like I have a death wish, and you know that every 10 seconds I will possibly see my maker, and I'm completely okay with that. The moment somebody else gets in the car, I drive like a granny, because Because look, I don't mind if I meet God, but I sure as hell don't want to take anybody else there, because it is not good. Lux does not speak for all of us. And also what's nice is it does flip the car if you do happen to flip it. I did figure this out through multiple rounds of testing, so I mean, you almost did. This thing doesn't appear to take damage. Like, I don't know what's up with it, but it just doesn't. Like, from small arms fire or anything like that, it doesn't usually take damage. So. Yeah, don't worry about that. It just buffs right out. It just comes right out. Who? Okay. Somebody just parked their ship here. Do I dare try to... Okay. I don't hear anybody, but... Oh. Huh. Did y'all see what I just saw? Because I swear... Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Ninetail doesn't have any armor right now. I will drive a little bit closer so everybody can see what horrors that I just saw. Yep. No armor today. We all make mistakes while driving. Last Sunday almost... Lux. Lux, come on now. Come on now. Well, hello there, Nero. I see you over here. Okay. I was like, why do I only have... Okay, so I have plenty of ammo for my P6, but I don't have much ammo for full pups, so... Okay, you're not hostile. The unfortunate thing is I can't tell because they don't have armor right now. And also, somebody just... Oh my god. Can I take some of their stuff? Like... Okay, I am taking that if I can. Please, I want the med gun. That is the only thing I want out of this, because the med gun, I forgot to pick one up at the station. Basically, it gives me more healing flexibility, other than just like med pins, but. And you can take certain medicines and whatnot to help with certain. So I mean, no, it does like legally allow medicines, but yeah. It allows you to practice medicine out in the fields. I just don't really use it in the medical fashion. I usually just use it for me. Completely fine. My reaction time is slow. Why are they wearing clothes? Why aren't they wearing clothes that are stupid? It's just fresh off the patch, so honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. Now we're just gonna post up here. Do any of you have? None of you have guns? Okay, I'm going in with the bullpup. I need to see this. I might get shot, but like I want to see just how bad this is gonna be. Or do I have ammunition if This is so bad because I can't tell if the problem is some of these are legitimately hostile NPCs, and then others are just non-combatants, and without them having armor or guns or anything like that, that puts me in a predicament where I'm just like, who's friend, who's foe, who would actually shoot me if this is working properly. And this works like not a patch or two before, so I might mess this up, but we're just gonna call it a freebie if I can find. If I can get lucky, I get a freebie. If not, well, I get a crime stat, and I potentially have to pay a gigantic fine, so this ought to be fun. I think she's using it as a way to be superior. I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to get paid. Like, I just want to be paid for my work.
Oh, shit! That hurt!
Crime stat? Crime stat 0. Okay, well, I didn't get a crime stat for that. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Well, I guess Ninetale really loved their pickles. Monica, are you chasing it? They're not civilians, they're Ninetale, but like, I'm starting to wonder if I've just gone insane and just, like, I'm wondering if one of those med pens was just filled with something that it wasn't supposed to be, and this was all just a bad dream or something. That's so weird. She's like an urban mech in a peaceless city with people walking around and no other mechs. Hey, sometimes the Irby just gotta for what are you even? I want to see about this ship before I leave. Because this, so you're telling me this player got all the way out here. They are more heavily armed and just generally better geared than I am. LMG, fire tool, med gun, like they are ready to go. They made it 5 steps off the ship. I say they're more heavily geared. Like generally that's true. This is the ASD here. So technically I don't think the armor difference is that great, but something like that. starting to think that this ship doesn't have any power. That or it's not going to respond to my threats. Which I don't blame it. Is there another way onto this thing? Okay, there we go. I might. It's also it's also an entire possibility that this ship is just great. And no matter what I do, there's no way into this. It's pure evil indeed. Yeah, we'll see. I am trying to get this thing open, but looks like a lost cause. Which sucks because I always see ships like this, and it's just like, well, that's a no-go. Speaking of no-goes, we're not going to be doing any more bunkers. No more bunkers, because sadly, this just absolutely, it's kind of broken at the moment. Like, I haven't seen it this broken in a while. And what's kind of funny is it wasn't broken in 4.8, but now kind of is. So we're gonna head back to the ship, and I'm gonna go get my Mark II Hornet, and I want to do some box oil missions, probably some push. Oh, and don't worry, I will bump into every single rock I can on the way back, just so chat can laugh at me, and not totally do it because I did it on accident. Nope, definitely an accident. Don't know if that would be better or worse. I don't know which is worse in that case. I mean, I don't take any damage, so most of the insurance claims I would do wouldn't be. Most of my insurance claims aren't, I damaged my vehicle. It's just, yeah, so that vehicle got vaporized. And then the operator's just like, what do you mean vaporized? Every single atom of the fusion drive decided to go off at once and create a binary fusion and light up the evening sky. Yeah, I damaged mine, but it can never be repaired. Yeah, that's honestly per usual. Like, that's pretty much per usual. Because even if you, like, because sometimes you can just soft kill a vehicle on accident. It's always fun. That was the main complaint I had with the Connie, with the size 1 missiles. It would just soft kill the vehicle, and it would soft kill the vehicle when a size 1 missile just hit it. And when I say size 1, for those who scratch their heads wondering what that is, a basic fighter. A basic fighter could just waltz up to my ship, and as long as it hit, it could probably hit the power plant, and well, that would be the end of your evil reign. And keep in mind, this is a medium freighter, so on par with or larger than the 600. Actually, no, I don't think it's larger. I think it's a little smaller than the 600i, but you're talking in-game still. Pure tides, look, that's between you and your insurance. Just don't go falsifying claims. I think I have to say that legally, otherwise the boogeyman comes after me. YouTube comes after me and slaps me for being a bad influencer and demonetizes all of my streams. Well, that's not good. Is that a... Okay, that's a hawk. Yeah, we might want to hurry the fuck
System
up.
off.
I am not sure if that's a player, but we're gonna want to skedaddle. Skedaddle, she says, as she plops her butt down into the. Get me out of this thing, please. What even? It's even in the Oni-chan files. Every hit piece that Pure Tides has written down, which is mostly Oni-chan. Oni-chan tried to take me against my will, which is not true. As in, like, got him to use his mech for our mercenary outfit, that sort of thing. For evil things or for good things. I mean, we're a mercenary company, so like, I mean, whatever. I mean, it's a mercenary outfit. We do good or bad or the other. Again, I want to reiterate, I realized that there was context. Time to sleep a bit before work. Good night, boss. You have a good night there, Nero. I don't know why she... Bad light. I'm honestly your #1 fan. I mean, sometimes.
Welcome to Robert's
sometimes also, not sure if that hawk has seen me. But that's usually why I keep the ship running, so that way I have shields and whatnot. And it's not a bad time overall. Get in there. You know what? I left the door open, but I don't know if I can be bothered to shut it right now. We need to go. Name another person you got them free from Pure Tide. I mean, that is true. That is true. Even though I haven't, I still don't know how I'm even gonna, like, I'm not even sure how the 3D models are gonna work. Okay, we get back up into space. I think I need to hydrate a little bit. It's very, very warm in the cockpit, so we're gonna get this up here. I might go and shoot up that hawk, and then we'll get out of here. Give it to your artist. Point is that you have it. Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and I do. On the fan art subject, do you think the finished EVA one? I tried to work with the values more than I'm used to. So that piece of fan art, that if you want to check it out, it's on the Discord under the hashtag art channel. yes, shameless plug, but Lux did a really good job with that. That, like, unabashedly is my wallpaper right now. It is that good. Like, I don't know. That might be a little self-indulgent, I guess. I don't know, but like, I really enjoyed the piece, and I appreciated it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna use that as my wallpaper, at least from my phone. So absolutely, yeah. It was really well done. Oh, there goes the cap. I was trying to drink out of, where is it? Trying to drink from the bottle, and unfortunately, sometimes I have a habit of just losing the cap to it. It's a little bit nervous with how weird it turned out looking weird. I'm glad you like it that much. OMG, it's her. I'm back from my long hiatus. I am here to get much contracts done. And apparently there's just a hawk or a high sea. Okay, so that's a 300i. I think there was a hawk sitting up here as well, but it's been a while. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Pure Tides came home this evening for your return. You didn't want to stay in the office? Which, yes, I'm going to tease you about that a little bit. Just because, like, I still don't understand why you do that by choice. No, because okay, look, I have my own grievances with the modern workplace, and especially over here in the US, it can be different. Culturally, I understand that, but I just... like, culturally, on our side, I just, like, it's so not worth it.
Hostile eliminated.
Like, committed to workplace anymore, especially when they're just gonna lay you off. Kind of like Activision, PlayStation did. What with, Destiny, for example. One of the best live service games, and then PlayStation has the audacity to come out with, we're committed to making more great live service projects a week after they killed Destiny 2. Or, like, I guess the support for it, officially. Shiva, good to see you. How are we doing today? But yeah, I'm heading back to, what was it? Seraphim Station, I think, or what was the name of this one? Port Tressler. Yeah, basically, while I do like New Babbage, I usually end up with some of the space stations, which I know some people are like, oh, well, if you want to play the game, play it right, you have to, like, go through some of the stations. And it's like, I don't mind doing it that way, and some good stuff down at the stations, but, like, or down on the planets, I just tend to, like, once I'm off the planet, I want to, like, go ahead, like, work with what I've got in space. We're committed to overpaying for how they tried making 2 separate live service games. They tried. They had Concord and Highgarth.
Drive activated.
Which Highgarth was super confusing to me. And look, I don't know much about the game, but I will tell you this. I will tell you this much. How dare it stand where Titanfall 2 stood? Because they had the audacity to be like, from the creators of Titanfall 2, we thought we were getting Titanfall 3. And then it's just this Overwatch reskin. I'm just sitting there going, you know, you lost me instantaneously. Like, and I think that was a lot of people's sentiment as well, because it's just like, okay, cool, you just, you brought us all out here, and for what? Actually, I want to keep this ship out for a little bit. I could do, you know what? You know what? I think this will be fun. Hold on. We're not going to pull out the, we are not going to pull out the other one. We are going to go ahead and spring a trap. Okay. So, this is a different, quest giver. This is Foxwell Enforcement. Foxwell has been tracking a MISC freelancer. MISC. So basically, freelancer is think of a F-150 truck with a gun slapped on the back of it. It's good for hauling stuff. It's good for blasting your foes that happen to get in your way. It's a multi-verse vehicle. It'll get you from point A to point B. Nothing special about it, other than it's rugged, it will survive whatever you put it through of the normal shenanigans. It's a decent vehicle. But it's not really for size 5 guns, which I just don't happen to have. Such a caring soul. Aww. Moby Dick. Yeah, I've been reading that one. Funny book. Or it's critically accumulating sequel tickets.
Shield system inactive.
I'm sure everybody's gonna have a field day with that. Never read that one, but it sounds interesting.
Quantum drive activated.
I'm sure it is. Foxwell, you want to tell me where I'm supposed to hide this gigantic monster?
This looks like the spot. Went ahead and flagged a place for you to wait. Should keep you pretty well hidden.
Okay. The way this works is that we go over to this mission cloud. Yeah, we go all the way over here, and then should be on top of the rock or like underneath it. I can't really tell from here. It looks like it's gonna be underneath. You have a minute and a half to find it, which usually it's not too bad, but okay, I think it's over here. Yep, there it is. And if you're ever having trouble with your speed, or just kind of go a little faster than you want to, this is like a last-ditch effort, but if you're at an unrecoverable speed, say like you afterburnered into engine speed, you can always try lowering your landing gear, and that might work. It'll definitely slow you down, at least in this particular case, because it limits your speed to about 20 or 30 meters per second. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Convoy ETA, 13 seconds. Now, the convoy will show up first, but the target we're looking for shows up after. So probably give it about 15, 30 seconds afterwards, and we should be good. Should be. Sometimes it bugs out, but
Contact.
Anyone tries to mess with us, you handle it.
Guys on some baddies. Don't see the target.
we'll just stand there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how this thing does in combat. Against something a little larger. I think I'd bump something. Let's turn on the lights. Doesn't really help all that much here, but we still have good visibility. For a barge, it's actually kind of usable.
Contact.
That's them. Go when you're ready.
Technically, if you leave the cloud, sometimes it will fail the mission automatically, but I got lucky when I moved, I think in this case I got lucky. Because I didn't move that far out, but let's go clear them out. Nothing special for this one. We're just going to give them the same treatment of M7A. A bit closer, a little bit closer. And the nice thing is that this thing can hit at 2 kilometers, whereas the other ones, not so much. Oh, that's already a crispy midsection. And the different part of that.
Target down.
Eliminated.
Repeat. Target down.
See how you turns it. Have to do it. You brought a vulture. Actually, no, that makes sense because I think they were just trying to strip some parts. I think they were trying to strip
Shields under attack.
That does make sense. Also,
Hey,
actually,
nice work. Fox will
I should
appreciate
be
it. We'll get your
turning
money
the
soon.
nose. This thing does not fly like a fighter. It really doesn't matter in this case because it's a teleporting brick. I don't know if everyone saw that, but it just teleported and I'm not a fan. It's a bliss to watch on pass. I lay down like a soothing lullaby. A soothing lullaby of blasting targets. What? Although I say that, and I've watched like the backlogs and whatnot as I go to sleep. So I mean, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see it. See here.
Hostile eliminated.
Got it. Let's see that. Can you just take the compliment? Pure Tides doesn't respond to compliments, so can you just take it? Fine. Thank you. And I want to be clear, it's mostly because like my
Shields under
I
attack.
work that way, and it's hard for me to accept the compliments sometimes. That's just the way it is sometimes. Let's see if we can take out this last one. I don't need to. Yeah, I don't need to. This is extra, but like. I've also wanted to field test the 600i and as is. Oh yeah, she definitely do be smoking things quite nicely. But it does not help that that vulture wants to literally just ram straight into me. You are not him. You are not the torpedo. You are a vulture. Your task in life is salvage, which is an honorable profession. Like, don't get me wrong, but still. You make sure that I have refits for my armor, and I am very appreciative of that. She's great to watch while drawing, which is why I should be doing, but I'm having an extra lazy day. Friday, am I right? It's kind of nice that it is Friday. Although I guess nowadays it doesn't really matter because I just stream. We'll see how that goes, but as long as the Merc work pays the bills, that's all that really matters. Let's see here. I will soon if I'm granted my PhD course. So, technically you could, like, you'd have to be enrolled into a school, but there are ways for you to, like, grab extra courses on the side and get credit for them and just kind of speed run. I've seen people, like, speed run a PhD. I don't recommend it because you don't actually learn much from it, or just, like, basically you're cramming a lot into that at once, and it's not, like, you won't learn much from it, but you will have the piece of paper. But if you already have the information, you're just looking for a piece of paper, then yeah, you could definitely speed run that and get your diploma that way. Lux, you okay over there? Like, I don't know what you mean by that. I might have lost the context. Not bothered by the time involved. I'm decessing, teach the experts. I mean, I get that. Oh, don't forget, thank you for the tier 1 subscription. That was good. You now have access to all the emotes, including the Mad Cat and the Herbie Airfoil. Please enjoy responsibly, no blowing up other people's chats. Enjoy.
Shields under attack.
Alright,
Hostile eliminated.
last one. Alright. I'm gonna take a second. I'm going to hydrate because it's I'm burning up. We're all burning up. It's all a great day. I was talking about Ty's getting his PhD. I don't think I'm getting a place this year. What do you mean by that? There, Pure Tides. I'm a little bit confused. Dun, 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 dun. I want to see this real quick. Oh, I see. Okay. Bring me the chat, please. Bring that back. Bring it back, please. Okay. Let's see. Contracts. Bounty Hunter. Can't really do many. I can do that. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Bounty Hunter. Let's grab all of these. These are all the vehicle ones. So we can just fly by, wait a little bit, blow them up, and then we get out of there, call arms. That helps with like any targets that are not part of the main mission. We can still get paid for them, albeit you get like 500,000 credits. So, I mean, it's like, it's not all that fantastic, but it's something. Also, for the mercenary school. Oh, we are so doing that one. Oh, this one is great. Okay, so sorry,
Bounties all yours. Get locked and loaded.
This one's a fun.
Can't hear. I'll be tracking your progress on the bounty. Watch yourself out there.
All right. Let's see about this one.
Bounty's all yours. Get locked and loaded and take him out.
Quantum drive activated.
Girl, if you're lost, imagine us. Oh, no, I'm not lost. I'm just,
Quantum drive deactivated.
I'm just trying to get my bearings. I'm losing my brain a little bit.
Shield system active.
Melting a little bit, but no. Basically, okay, so this is a boarding mission, boarding action in progress. Bounty Hunter Guild has sent me to go make sure that this ship doesn't get absolutely blasted. Oh, now I don't think I'm getting a place in a PhD course. Oh, I get you. I get you there, pure tides, but chat, we're basically answering a distress call to help out with this 890 jump. This is the ship that inspired me to get the I-600. So I was having a look at both those and the I-300 in the Bay, and I gotta say that Oni-chan they have some really good ships, not gonna lie. I really love the interior of these, but see, we'll be rooting for you when it's possible, though. Absolutely. Yeah, like I want everyone to go out and like, get their education if they can. It might be very hard right now, and it should be. Next year, but I'm gonna visit Berg. No. First off, they're going to check the last 5 years of your social media history. ID check and all that garbage. And if they think you're even slightly foreign, even if you have your proper documents and all that, they may still try to detain you. So I would not recommend coming to America right now. Wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, with all due respect. Yep. Yeah. I would not recommend coming here. Not one bit. Imagine what you could be doing instead. Going and getting ice cream, and you could be going and visiting your family in any other country.
Shields under attack.
Don't Yeah, this is what usually happens with me trying to. If I'm in a Connie or a 600i, what happens is that I'm usually in a situation where I cannot hit the fighter to save my life, and then I'm basically forced to run away, kind of, and just kind of hope that I can hit it with my guns well enough, and that it doesn't decide to just circle the vehicle. Because it is just not easy to hit these fighters at all.
Shields under attack. Hostile eliminated.
But when you're running solo, it's not bad. If only you were piloting. Prioritizing crown pilots. He knows exactly how many are in the deck. 52. Spain is also nice. I wouldn't know anything about Spain. That is not a regulated card deck and is illegal. Probably. What if there are 67 cards? What if there are 69 cards? Anyways, we're going to pull up next to... We're going to pull up to the jump 890. There's the cargo. There's the airlock on the side, and we're just going to go. We're drifting a little bit. That was a little bit more drift than I was expecting. Good to go with the P6. She said the thing. She said that can't even say language. Veronica for 69. Yep, because it's just a number. And we're done with that joke. Yep, we are moving on. Let's see here. Look at you. Look at you all dressed up in your big horns over there. You were.
Today just got interesting.
What?
I'll cover you.
At least these ones are dressed for the occasion. I do have 4 med pens. I really need to pick up a med gun when I get the chance. Can't do it now since I'm in combat.
Shit, I'm down.
And the reason I'd use the P6 over, like, I know I do have the CQ7, but honestly, this thing just one-taps, and we like that. Why did she kill the morning machine? Maybe. Look. This was a pirate, okay? I do want that helmet, actually, if I can.
I'll keep him occupied.
Why not fly helmet? No, that's not the one I wanted. Is that...
Go ahead.
There it is.
Fucking vanished.
Inspect. Can I inspect that a little bit? There we go. That looks kind of gnarly. You know what?
How the hell did they get away from us?
Did I equip it, or... You know, I'm not entirely sure where that helmet went. So it's not in my inventory, it's not in my hands. It just... Did it put it back on him? Oh. Get me out of these menus. Where did it go? I might have lost the helmet. I might have lost the helmet, and that kind of sucks. Huh? What is happening? Is that gentleman on the floor? Listen, I don't know. I don't want to know. Like, when somebody just phases through reality, it's best just to leave them be. Also, is that a... This would be a cool place if it wasn't full of previous inhabitants. Like, you see what I mean about the swim pool? Like, again, the jump 890 is like, it is a beautiful ship. Now, am I ever gonna own one? Probably not, but I mean, one day maybe I would own one of these things. But if I'm being honest, I really don't need it. This would be a...
Got some trouble brewing. Looking into it now.
This would be the last on my list, like, luxury purchase. And at that point, I think it's just best to retire and not...
Here we go! That was just got cut down!
Pass on the torch to somebody else. Because I have made far too much money in
we're getting
that particular case. That are basically... all the progress just gets wiped out. Please give me... There we go. No, give me the right.
Oh, how lucky can you be? Think we got something left?
It was like, no, you really need to toss that needle. You really need to finish that animation. I'm like, oh, mine. Can I please have my rifle?
Why won't you die?
Give me a rifle. Give me some. Why is my bulldog just... What is happening? Wow. Yeah. Okay. We're just gonna drop this. Okay. Is this gonna work? You're darn right it's gonna work. Also, apparently I have the skull helmet. Somehow. It was just glitched on top of my other helmet. Brilliant work, lads. Brilliant work.
Got a problem?
Ow, 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 no. You may not.
Shit, they just killed him!
You might have caught me while I was not paying attention, but oh boy.
Cutter, you're lively!
You are not taking me down. I don't think so. Set up then. Is there another one of you down here? I think that was everyone. Is this Starfield? No, this is its slightly estranged cousin, Star Citizen. I don't know if it's any better, but like, I enjoyed this one more. That's just the truth. Like, it functions a lot better than Starfield, but I don't know if I could say that it is in fact better. Seems buggy like Starfield with all due respect, but it's fun to watch you play though. Keep going. Well, thank you. It's like for me, it's that I've been able to work around the bugs, but yeah, they are certainly present. Please tell me I can. You glorious person. I don't know who you were, but I get to keep that. Okay, so I just got what looks to be a med gun. Let's see if I can equip it. It's a little buggy, but that is so nice. So the med gun, this is the medic gun. Mostly this is for medic gameplay, so you can heal other people if they need a rescue and whatnot. You can put down medical beacon upon your untimely demise. Basically nobody uses it, but it is an option should you want to. Also, you can press B to point it towards your shoulder, or forearm, I guess, and just kill yourself up, which in my line of work is damn near essential, and I don't know why I went without it for so long, but this one is in a different color than I'd seen before, but it's so nice. The Pharma firearm, damn straight, and it has kept me alive on multiple occasions, and it just, in this line of work, it's, like I said, it's essential. So you might be asking, why did I run off without it? Well, because haha, streamer do the funny thing and forget all of their equipment when they leave the station. And also I might have forgotten, so that, I mean, let's be real here. Did you expect anything less of me? Because the answer is no. You shouldn't have expected much more. I might have been doing this for a long time, but nope, I still leave without shit. Mostly when I'm like, oh, I need to put on a show for everybody and show the wonderful content that has come out in 4.9, but CGI makes my work hard sometimes. Why you gotta do that?
Yeah, you owe me though.
And if you're wondering how I'm just beaming the absolute hell out of them, the P6 is a one-shot kill on the upper torso. So I do use it like a shotgun. If you miss, you are kinda out of luck until you re-rack, so basically just you better hit that shot and you better hit it good, otherwise, well, you're not going to be having a good day. And I think they're in a hangar, so maybe handicapping yourself is a way to make you better. I mean, see, the thing about Star Citizen is that, like, yes, your skills can always improve, but it's best to show up to every situation with a plethora of tools and just backup gear just in case, because you never know what this game's going to throw. Bugs, glitches, or just missions in general. Also, as a reward, you do get to test drive this thing. You don't have a QT drive, but if it'll get to the animation, you get to check out the interior of the 300i. This is a very luxurious, basically studio apartment fighter. And I kind of dig it. So you have your sink here, you got your microwave over here, a little bit of storage underneath. Yeah, the bed behind you, property is offline, but don't worry about that. Storage, it looks like the Matrix is trying to deconstruct itself in real time. That's always fun. And yeah, I think with that, we're just gonna skedaddle on out of here before anything else happens. Let's see here. To access, open. All right, I think I'm gonna get into the ship for a second, and then I'm going to take a bit of a short break. Let's see here. Can I get into the pilot seat? I can. Okay. All right. I will be right back. Give me just a moment. particular, I have no idea. I probably haven't used it in like a couple of months or something, but it's still there to some extent. I'm gonna be real, I probably have a couple of more contracts in me, and then I am going to probably go cool down.
At your service. Core
Music is
system
so loud.
operational.
How is it that this PC in particular has just been so loud? Like, I'm basically just gonna have to turn this, like, the sound off, basically. Which I know isn't the end. Oh, well, that did get blasted all the way back up to 100, so. Audio mixing is not a strong suit of mine. I'm having a skill issue, and that's... Isn't this the same PC as before? Yep. Yes, it is.
Engines active.
So that's kind of
100%.
interesting.
Launch complete.
Yeah, this is the 300i. It's salvage mode. Huh. I didn't know the 300i had a salvage head. I don't know how good that is, but it's there. Can I bring this aboard? So if I target my ship, and then... Okay. It's not letting me dock, but the engines tickle my brain.
Raised.
My ears. Sorry, Alpha.
Core system deactivated.
Yeah, it tends to be a little loud. Sadly, we cannot take the fancy dancy fighter with us, but at least we got to fly around with it, mess with it a little bit. It's basically a gigantic origin family over here. I do not want to be, no, please do not attach me to the ship. I need to find the elevator I was using earlier. There it is. As far as I know, there's no airlocks on this one, but I could be wrong. I at least haven't found them yet. Be a better way of putting it. Okay, top deck. And then once we're inside, I need to see something about water. I need to see if there's any water I can get. Sorry about that. Let's go see about getting some water. I love how I still have the maid outfit on. Like, it's definitely been more than 5 minutes, but let's see, top deck, open that. Let's see here. 600i with the medevac in the cargo hold. You love to see it. I am still not used to the layout of the ship, so I may need to spend a little bit more time in the ship and see if I can get more used to it. But it is nice to have the 600i. Engines on, and then let's see, where are we going for our next contract? I think that'll be accepted, bounty hunter. Do we want to do these ones first, or I think the scenario one's probably better. It makes us a little bit more, and it's usually pretty quick. So we'll go do that one first. These ones help you get oriented with combat, different scenarios. This one I think was the hammerhead plus
Quantum drive activated.
fighters. I think this one might be a bunch of fighters. Oh, that's gonna be
Quantum
fun.
drive. DS shield system active.
And also I need to go get water, so that'll be fun too. I don't think I'll dehydrate in the seat, but
Good. You're here.
probably not best temp fate. So after this one, we will go and sort that out. You know, like I said last time, but you know, probably not going to get to it. Also, I have no idea why. I don't know why, but I feel like my toggles aren't working. And it's mostly because this keyboard doesn't really interface with it all that well, so. I might be getting a Stream Deck soon. Kind of put it off because I was like, I don't really need a Stream Deck, but with all the buttons and stuff kind of conflicting with games and the chip itself, or like the model itself, might need to finally invest into one. Hello, ship? Are we going to take damage, die, move, teleport? Ascend to godhood, or just be a massive disappointment. I mean, at this point, just pick your poison. Like, I'm not gonna begrudge you either way. I just want to see something happen. I came here for some action. I'm gonna have it, damn it. Come back here. I didn't say you were done getting beat up. Gotta say, the M7A got a... I think it either got a buff or it's just always been that powerful. Like, you watched as that Gladius over there just got absolutely pounded. That was a miss. Yeah, this is the part that really sucks about fighters. About fighting them anyway. Is he just... Oh. Oh, he's got the death spiral. Did I hit one of his ailerons?
Shields under attack.
I hit something. Because he's just spinning. Okay, can I hit him with a missile or something? Is that a... That is not a viable solution. Alright, we're just gonna solve this the old-fashioned way. Thank you, something works. And now I can show you why the Connie just doesn't work all that well. So I'm gonna back up a little bit. It might work if I can get the computer to lock on, which is, as you've seen. As you've seen, is kind of difficult to do, but that hit. I think it might have hit, but yeah. Connie, that's not, no. We cannot, we can't do that here. We can't do that here. You know what happened the last time. you know what happened last time. Twitch is gonna have a field day with that one. Yes, your eyes did not deceive you. We committed fusion there for a second. I'm not entirely sure how I survived that, but we make a deal. We make a deal. Yeah, wouldn't be surprised if it... Would not be surprised if that got clipped. Actually, I might clip that myself, actually. I might just clip that myself. I will do it myself. So the M7A seemed good against the fighters, but I'm noticing that the Connie is kind of faring well against my barrage of size 5 weapons, which is kind of the thing about the Connie. It works so well when you're using regular weapons against it.
Shields under attack.
Missiles, on the other hand, well, as you can see by that one point on its side, it doesn't really do well against missiles, which is very odd because its shields should be rated for these, but it just seems to bypass them. Yeah, I got no idea why, but it definitely does. And I'm just gonna switch right over to my guns, because those missiles just decided they had better things to do than to track the Connie. Thanks, Dark Souls. Don't know why I'm blaming that game, but here we are. I'm not going to question it. Problem is, neither of us are really putting in all that much damage. We're both acting like fighter pilots, and I can't get to its rear side to put in the work I need to for a ship of this size. It's just both just kind of peppering each other with our lasers and then moving on, which is not how this works for ships of our size, but here we are. Also, it looks like the turrets are active. The Connie has two, depending upon which one you get, the Connie can have two size 2 turrets, which is basically just 4 Panther repeaters, like you've seen on the Mark II. Yeah, this just is... This isn't quite working out, and I'm thinking I might need to return it with the Mark II, or see if that loadout saved for Connie and try it, but I'm not sure. Alright. Alright, I'm going to retreat and see if we can grab a different ship. See which ones do I have. Probably not a question I can answer out here, sadly. Or Tressler. Okay. Yeah, so we are going to return to base, and then we are going to see what other ships we have currently. My guess is the Connie is not going to have the... That's not good.
Shield system active. Shield system inactive.
It might just be because I have the port tressor in my nav computer, so it just automatically
Quantum drive
guides it
activated.
towards that place and that place only, so we'll see. And it also likes to do that where you just go way past the station. And I don't know why. Like, that's been a thing for the last couple of patches. I don't know. It's a happy little accident.
Shield system active.
Yeah, we'll go with Bob Ross on this one. There are no mistakes, just happy little accidents. I want to see if... Excuse me. Is the cruise control not working, or am I just... Okay. I'm thinking the input lag is kind of... Okay, it wants to, but it just isn't working right now. That's fine. I'll just guide us in manually and at blazing speed. Huh. Little problem. There are no panels for me to see any of my ship's functions, which means trying to request a hangar is going to be a little bit more painful. I mean, I can go into my Moby class and do it that way, but that's... Yeah, that's super clunky. There's supposed to be two MFDs right here, which basically the MFDs serve as your way of interfacing. Okay, maybe, hopefully, that'll work for YouTube. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, chat. Yeah, I'm not happy with Streamlabs. She's back. Welcome back. Well, thank you. I think I'm going to take Streamlabs and I'm going to stop using it because that's so bad. Like, this is... How do you just have a stream that just... I don't know. Also, we were going to swap out ships. I'm going to do that real quick. Sorry, I am overheating and I desperately need to... No. Like, I do have water and all that. Like, we have... AC is going, but, like, it is quite warm, and I am just not doing too good over here in the cockpit, but you know what? We make do. So, with that said, we are going to finish up this mission. I think the only thing you missed was I went downstairs. I got into the medical Ursa, and I was able to use the med bed as a way to refill my hunger and water, and that was basically it. But yeah, we will swap out for the fighter, maybe. Or let's see what the Connie has equipped. Alright, so into the hangar with you. Huh. Oh, here it is. That's not it. The Connie Andromeda is here. Preview items. Deadbolt. Okay. Yep. Ensure loadout. Da-dun-da-dun. Yes, please. Okay. So, this is the ship that I personally had. The Constellation, as I've said, is a bit of a glass cannon, and I'm sure that'll be on full display here, but it has the cannons that I would normally use for a mission like this. And you'll see why shortly, why I absolutely love this thing. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, is the RSI Constellation Andromeda. If you look towards the rear, here's the snub-nosed fighter. It's frankly not all that good, but it gets you to point A to point B, and if you need a sled to get over to a base, it will definitely get you there. Funny looking ship. Oh, it is. It is. It absolutely is. This thing is... It's basically a freighter, but it's... some configurations are gunships. I like it. It really is an awesome ship. And let me show you the inside. Alright, so we will start with the cockpit. This is the 2 turret controls I mentioned. These both are repeaters. So they're not great, but they allow you to pick off fighters and kind of help with that. Pilot seat has access to the size 5, excuse me. Deadbolts, which I'll be showing off shortly. Taurus is my baby. I want to love it. I want to love this ship so much, but the damn power supply, it's right about here. Actually, engineering might be able to show that a little bit more. Okay. Where is it? Component access, shield generator, cargo bay. Here it is. These are the 2 power plants, and we'll get to those shortly. But this is a living area. You have your bench here, you have the table here, airlock is here, and it's a fully functional table, which is actually really nice. You have the storage over here for your weapons as well. So I can just take this rifle, and I can put it here, and it just stays there. Mostly. If you have a patch or something, you might have a few issues with that, but yeah, just if you know a patch is coming up, probably take your stuff out and then just clean your ship afterwards like I did just now. But shower, there's a commode somewhere here-ish. Like it's supposed to come out of the wall, but I don't know how functional that is at the moment. You have the double bunk beds. They look more comfortable than they feel more comfortable than they look. All the controls on the side, it actually makes for a decent rest. For some reason, I apparently stepped on a pebble and cut my finger because I just took a little bit of damage. But those 2 power plants are right here, and that's where the seismo missile goes and just detonates your power plant, and that's that. Which is the only reason I just can't with this ship sometimes, but Here are all the missile racks, the cargo bay. It's spacious, even for, this is the Andromeda. Pineapple King over here is the Taurus, which is an even bigger cargo bay that stretches a little bit further and just doesn't have the fighter for some reason, but it's personal preference at that point. The only reason I wanted this one more was because of the missiles, but honestly, the missiles didn't really make that much of a difference, so that and the extra hull as well. But the fuel scoop for the Taurus is a little bit better. Essentially, with the Taurus, the fuel scoop, you wait for a little bit and you can get a little bit of fuel, quantum fuel, to help you out, getting out of a situation where you just completely ran out of fuel without requesting aid from a nearby refueler, whether that be player or NPC. And again, if anybody has questions or anything like that, please ask, because either either I'll be able to answer it, or at least somebody else might have an answer for that, because Star Citizen does not make the game easy to get into. It's not necessarily on purpose, it's just the tutorial basically teaches you, this is how you fly a ship. This is how you put on your helmet, this is what, how certain things work. Like some very, very basic mechanics work, and that's that. But yeah, that's basically it. And the Taurus in the back area is shielded against scans for illegal cargo. Interesting. I didn't know that little tidbit. Yeah, that really does affect like some of the that affects some of the reasons why you would buy a particular model over another. If you're wondering, that's usually why people will get another ship over another. In my case, it was a hull because I like doing battlefield missions. But there you go. Like I said, the Taurus or the Andromeda is a really good ship when it comes to firepower. It just basically obliterated that ship, another Connie, in about 2 seconds. The other one was just struggling to keep itself together. So, again, and this is something that is being worked on as far as like balance and whatnot, as far as weapons go. Ballistics are the way to go right now. Also, Lux, is the audio still loud for the game? Because is the game still loud at all? Because my end, it didn't seem that way, but I definitely turn down if it is. It's fine for now. Good. At least for me. Well, all we can do is just keep trying to make sure that that audio is in a good spot, but I'm assuming it's at least for me. It's a little loud, but we can hear you. I'll adjust it a little bit so that way we don't have that issue later on. If we figure out the audio balance now, then we might be able to have that thwarted for other missions. Excuse me. I am looking a lot over here. My head especially, but I'll just get some. It was a little hard to hear your voice before, but it's fine now. That's good. That's good. I am drinking fluids. I want me some of that Gold Peak tea. I have some of that Sear sugar ones, and it is so good. The raspberry one, I discovered it along the way on the last stretch of the road trip, and that one was phenomenal because it tastes exactly like raspberry, but like a raspberry tea, but there's no sugar in it, which you can only imagine my delight, because I absolutely love me a good sweet tea, but before now I hadn't really been able to really drink it because there's a whole lot of sugar in most of the sweet teas. It's like if you got to be on the battlefield and you got to be blowing up ships, it's like you really want to make sure that you're not indulging in too much sugar. But if you have the sugar-free version or something like that, or the black tea, it's definitely doable. But I don't know, like black tea to me just, I don't know, sometimes it's a little rough. It's a little rough for me. But I can definitely understand why some people enjoy it. Neutralize target. Okay, there's the target. I'll take care of that one first. It looks like, I'm gonna say that's an Aegis Raven, something like that. Black tea is not the best, I agree. Okay. Like, it's not terrible, but like, it's like sometimes I just don't want to, I don't want to be punched in the teeth by just pure, straight, black tea. So I don't know about that one, but at least the sugar-free ones are nice. I prefer the green tea. Lemon-infused green tea is fire. That does sound good. Ooh, death spiral. He's in a death spiral. Let's see. I think you need to get blasted, sir. You get blasted. Thank you. There we go. That's it for that one. And
done and dusted.
Is that a freelancer?
Send in your pay.
That is a freelancer dur, I'm pretty sure. Or the MISC. The MISC seems a little bit more popular with bandits, but either way, good firepower regardless. Alright, there we go. That is it. Let's have a look at some of the other contracts. I'm going to complete the ones I have here, and then we're going to be good. Contracts. I think it's already been like 4 hours worth of contracts almost. I can't tell because my because Streamlabs just reset after the stream just barked. No one's gonna punch you for not liking tea, I hope. It just kind of feels like it with black tea. Well, not like the person, not like anybody's gonna be like, oh, how dare you not like black tea, but like I go to drink it and whether it be black tea, hot tea, like hot or cold, it feels like it just, like that first sip just kind of winds up and smacks you in the face. How powerful it is. It's just like, okay, simmer down a little bit. Yeah, it's a little strong. It can be. Yeah, we'll see about these turrets, and that will be mom and younger sister love it, but I always prefer green tea. Green tea is I like both of them. I just again, like, it hits very strong at first, but after a while it's like it's okay. Yeah, sometimes I like using the getting shot but must put on a helmet. You say that, but and obviously I missed that before, but like, I feel like some of my deaths have been attributed to just like dumb stuff like that. Like I can't imagine how many times I've seen a player just go, yep, we took care of all the enemies, now we're gonna go over to a ship and board it. They walk outside the airlock and they just fall down flat on the floor and just keel over. It's like, oh, I wonder why that happened. It's like, because you didn't put a helmet on. Like, some of the basic stuff in this game will absolutely get you because you're not thinking about it. However, trying to put on a helmet during the middle of a firefight is not recommended either, but, you know. It really could not be helped, given the fact I wanted that helmet and I really need to. The HUD really helps with combat. You get a compass, you get a radar, you get targeting reticle, so. And you also get your ammo display. If you don't have any of those on, you don't. The horn helmet, yes. Any of the helmets would give you that, but I wanted the horn helmet, so. I'm sorry, is that a star lifter? Oh, I didn't realize we were hunting big caliber game over here. This is the A2 Starlifter, which is a heavy bomber. So if you ever head to like Ghost Town or Jump Point, any of those places, basically any PvP zone, expect this thing to be flying over the area and currently bombarding it. Because it can, I believe it carries the size 10 colossal warheads, which, funny enough, you can just rip out one of the size 10.
Engines off.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is exactly why I don't use the Conning Taurus. And the fighter in the back does not have a QT drive. Not that it mattered, but yeah. And you can just see the Snuffno spider just falling down below. I see you bricked. You don't say. You don't say. Well, I think that's going to be the end of our little adventure today. But I am happy to be back. I am happy to be playing Star Citizen. We're going to be playing Battletech tomorrow, and yeah, I am burning alive over here, so maybe I'll go fix that, and then we will we will try and, you know, make a little bit more progress with Star City. I always enjoy a good bit of protection, but can we not stand over the patient with an SMG, please? Like okay, I don't think I want to. I think we're going to be avoiding this hospital for a little bit. Rest well. Yes, I definitely need that. I will definitely need that. But I want to thank.
Hey.
Let's see here. I want to thank Lux, Pineapple King, Raccoon Riot, Alpha. Let's see who else is here. Shiva, Radiking, Philip, Fan of Fuses, Lawful Good Impaler, Barry Smith, Wamst, Blue Nova. Let's see who else is here. Let's see. Lux, Glaza, I think that's how you say it. If I mispronounce it, I do apologize. Again, Lawful Good Impaler, thank you for the tier 1 sub over on Twitch. Let's see here. Nero as well. And I want to say thank you to each and every single one of you pilots. It's always a pleasure to fight by your side. And as always, this has been Callsign Oni-chan. Signing out.